Hello guys, so I hope that you guys are doing fine, and in my today's video we are going to discuss about an amazing exam which is actually CTET exam. So CTET is basically exam which is extremely essential if you want to become a teacher. Whether you want to become a teacher at primary school or secondary school, then at that time the basic or the least eligibility criteria would be that you've got to pass this exam. And in order to pass this exam you just have got to have the degree of MSc and B.Ed, and it stands for Central Teacher Eligibility Test, and it is going to contain two papers in total. The first paper is going to be of 5 subjects. The first subject that you've got to study is going to be about child's development and pedagogy. Then there's going to be this language paper 1, language paper 2, and one would be English, of course, and then the second one can be on the basis of your likes and dislikes. So if you're into Hindi, you're into any other regional language of yours, then you can choose accordingly. Then there's going to be mathematics, then environmental science. And if we talk about paper 2, then the syllabus is going to be pretty much the same. We can say that more than 50% of the syllabus is going to tally, wherein the first paper is going to be about the child's development and pedagogy only. Then there's going to be a language paper, then language paper 2, and then there's going to be this paper of 60 marks which is going to contain mathematics portion, which is going to be compulsory to study, and you can choose in between science or SST. So if you're going to take science, then concepts from biology, physics, chemistry would be there, and if you're going to take SST, then topics from history, geography, civics, and economics would be there. Now let's try to have the better understanding about the timeline, like the duration of the exam. So this whole exam is going to be of around 2 hours and 30 minutes, which is going to be approximately around 150 minutes. And the number of questions like that would be asked to you would be in total 150. And it is going to be an objective type exam wherein all the questions are going to be in the MCQs format, and there are going to be 4 options in total, among which you have got to choose the correct one. And here the great deal is that there would be no negative marking as such, which according to me is the highlight of the whole thing, because if there wouldn't be negative marking, then that would be a big thing in favor of the students or the participants. So there would be a total of 150 marks for the whole exam, for one paper exactly. So we can see that this whole stated exam is going to comprise of 300 questions from paper 1 and paper 2, and the total marking would be 300. And now when it comes to cutoff, so basically 60% marks for general category are required to be there, and then 55% for reserved category. So if I talk about 60%, then that would come out to be almost around 90 marks, and if I talk about 55%, then that would come out to be around 82 marks. So from this you can get the basic fundamental idea of what you're getting yourself into and how you have got to frame the whole mind work of the preparation. Now let's try to focus on the exam date. Usually if we talk about the date of the exam, then it basically comes in the December to the February month, and the result would almost arrive in the March. And this is going to be your syllabus. Like, these are the things that you got to study. Like, as you can see that the first portion is going to be about child development, like the concepts and all, like the principles of the development of children, influence of heredity and the environment, socialization process, social world and children, heredity and the environment. It's a nice concept wherein you've got to understand that what influence the child's development more. Is it the genetics, the genes that are getting transferred from the parents to the progeny, or it is the surrounding in which a child is being born and brought up? Then we are going to also study about 3 amazing psychologists, Plaze, Kohlberg and Vygotsky. They're going to give their own critical perspectives regarding how the development or the right approach or development should be in the life of child. Then the concepts of child-centered and progressive education would be the critical perspective of the construct of intelligence, multidimensional intelligence, language and thought. Like these sort of topics would be there. I have arranged the topics on the basis of the markings. I hope that you guys would be able to understand and won't find any sort of difficulty. And if there's going to be any difficulty in even understanding a single point, then you guys can mention down the difficulty in the chat. I'll try to help you guys out. And then this is going to be the end of the whole syllabus. Actually, till here you've got to understand about the pedagogy part. Then this part is going to be about the pedagogical issues, then the environmental studies part, and then this is going to be the end of the syllabus. And this is a book by Disha publication, and the book is basically the pedagogy of child's development and growth. So these are the concepts that you got to study, and this is just how we are going to end this whole thing. And here I've made some notes that you guys can rely upon. So maybe in the next video I would be discussing about these notes as well, and these notes are highly essential from the preparation point of view, because I've tried to summarize everything within, like, certain pages that I don't feel you'd be able to find even on the internet, because these are from some of the most reliable sources. So this is going to be the end of this session. I hope you guys like this video, and if it was like even a bit of productive for you guys, then you guys can hit the like button, can comment in the section, so that I would be able to find the solution for your queries, and at the same time would be able to appreciate the efforts that has been done by me and by you as well. So that's it. Have a good time. Take care. Bye bye.